Remember, anger is one letter short from danger. When you think of dangerous jobs, you tend to think of, I don't know, a cop, a firefighter, a construction worker. You don't think rapper. You don't think about the guys wearing all the chains and money and women surrounding them to be considered as one of the most dangerous fields of work. Before we get into this video, I want to say I appreciate all of you that watch these videos. Y'all really give me the motivation to keep on uploading, and for that, I thank you. Like the video and subscribe if you're new. Now let's get into it. I made this video to shine a light on how being a rapper in this modern climate might be the most dangerous occupation to pursue. Okay, let's say you want to become a rapper, okay? What's the dangers that accompany that certain area of expertise? Most people would easily cite external issues for that, and they would be right. But I'm gonna call them haters. Haters and ops to be exact. Let's look in the case of popular Bronx rapper Lil TJ. This just happened. June 22nd, TJ was shot apparently 7 times in Edgewater, New Jersey, just after midnight Wednesday, in what Bergen County Prosecutor's Office would call an attempted robbery against him and 2 of his friends. Fortunately, he survived the attack, but we still don't know the extent of his injuries. There's some reports saying he might be paralyzed forever, but no concrete sources have confirmed this. However, regardless, the man accused of shooting Lil TJ was after the rap star's pricey jewels, investigators have revealed in a newly filed report. So you want to be a rapper, and the jewelry you buy for the years of hard work you've been doing, grinding, could potentially get you killed or severely injured. Does that sound like a safe job to you? Or I can even take you back and we can look at the case of XXXTentacion. Somebody who was a rapper, but at the time of his death didn't have any rap beef, didn't wear too much jewelry, so how did he end up being killed in broad daylight? Well, let's open up the archive, shall we? X, the 20-year-old, was visiting a motorcycle shop in Pompano, Florida, and ended up being gunned down at the wheel of his BMW, which would end up being his first and last car he's ever purchased. So why, you ask? Well, X wasn't prone to wearing a lot of jewelry, but he did have a chain on in this situation and a bag containing approximately $50,000 in cash, and apparently the killers wanted that. So even just having stuff that others just don't puts you at a high level of risk if you want to pursue this field. But it seems like I still don't have you convinced. So let's look back on an incident that happened roughly 2 years ago in Atlanta, where rapper King Von was shot and killed for what at the end of the day was rap beef. Yes, you know about the beef that would take the 26-year-old's life, I know. Basically, to sum up what happened to King Von at the end of the day was rap beef. We all know the King Von and Quando Rondo feud, and honestly looking back on it now, it seems more as if it was an OTF versus 4K Trey type of feud, which is, if you didn't notice, is still carrying on with, well, the people that's still alive. So yeah, having ties with your boys as a rapper could get you killed easily. Honestly sad and should have been avoided, but hey, that's the life of a rapper. You sure you still want to do this? Yes? Well, according to a study discussed in the Washington Post in 2015, so this was before Pop Smoke, X, King Von, Duck, but in this study it's revealed over half of dead hip-hop artists were murdered. Music to die for is a phrase that keeps popping up in my head while doing this video. While the sample size wasn't as large as it could have been by today's standards, they state in this article that the genre's strong association with drug-related crime and gang culture, and that contains the truth. Rap is the only genre of music where you see these young guys get murdered all the time, on the news every other day.
Pop Smoke was shot and killed during an early morning break-in at a home in the Hollywood Hills.
Police say young Dolph was inside Makita's around 12:30 in the afternoon Wednesday when he was gunned down.
Still here on scene, this shooting made national headlines as officials confirmed one of the 3 people shot and killed was rapper King Von from Chicago, who was here last night with friends.
And it's somewhat expected, and that could be due to what the content of the music is. But weirdly, that still doesn't make me feel any better. This video wasn't made for the intent of trying to discourage people from becoming rappers. I love rap, as you can look on my channel, it's basically all I cover nowadays. And I know my core fan base does too, so I just wanted to talk about this and add a little bit more to the conversation. With that being said, like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one.
Rappers are targets. Like you can't even make music anymore.
That's the most dangerous job in the world.
Yeah,
I feel like you got to go to clubs. You got to, like, you dropping your location. I'm finna be there. Da 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 da. All this, and then people They just think rappers be, and they think, I don't know. I feel like people just feel like rappers like, they don't deserve all that sometimes.
Well, that is true, right? If you really think about it, if you have enemies, you openly advertise where you're gonna be often.
Yeah,
artists are an easy target for any sort of like agency who wants to just pick on somebody. You know what I'm saying? And on both sides of the coin, I just feel like it's like a tough position to be in at times that people don't even realize. Do you ever feel stressed out? Like
because I'm a rapper?
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. You obviously got some like pretty public beefs that have what happened, and
not. It's not even about that though. Only thing I be stressed because it's like a lot of fake stuff be going on.